JunkGuysdfw.net here in the great city of Dallas, Texas. Guys, it's me, Ricardo. Junk Guys doing it again here in the great city. It is a gloomy Sunday morning here in Dallas. It sucks. Actually, it sucks. Let me straighten out this camera. It sucks. The weather's horrible. Man, my centered off wrong on this video. There we go. The weather sucks. The Kenny, Junk Guys Houston. Speaking of Junk Guys Houston, I got a story here. Ricky Hay. Guys, what's up? It's Ricardo. I just want to say hi to everybody coming on board on a Sunday. I can tell we're going to have a handful of people join this one today, but I really wanted to come on board, and it was Sunday. I'm not doing nothing. I don't even want to get out of the house. It's so gloomy. Matty Hardy, what's up? Junk Guys New York in the house, guys. New England Pickers, what's up, man? Tom Brady's about to leave. I heard they're going to trade him for a box of Trix cereal or something. Anyway, so we're going to go through a few things. What's up, man? What's up, Hardy? I saw your picture with your nieces or something like that. So let's get on with this show. Today's subject is going to be Facebook discussion group. I'm going to get on the Facebook discussion group. It's going to pop up right here on this side. And we're going to talk about some of the questions that's being asked. I got 8 people. I got 7 people on my Facebook discussion group. I got 8 people on my YouTube channel. Going to try to get this over at least 20, 25 people on the YouTube channel. So, kind of want to talk to y'all about what's going on with us this week. It's been a slow week, but we've still been managing to make some money, some certain kind of money that we've been making throughout the week. You know, it gets, the colder it gets and the more the worse the weather it is, it's just not busy. We're not busy. But we've been making money. We've been supplementing some income by selling the stuff that we get from these junk removals. And as a matter of fact, today alone, I haven't left my house, and on the property, I've sold a little over $200. So I just sold an edger for $100, a refrigerator for $100. So that's $200. And then someone came in to buy a gas can. They drove out here to buy a gas can. And look, I even got the money here. And they gave me $5 for a gas can. They drove like 30 miles to pay $5 for a gas can. You've been calling me, Hardy? What the hell? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. We need to get going on Junk Guys New York, fix some other stuff, get some websites up. Anyway, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull it up. He still has more rings than the Cowboys franchise. Yeah, dude. I don't understand why you have to say that, dude. I know that. New England. What a beating, dude. It's a beating. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to pop up the Facebook discussion group. We're going to go through some of the questions they ask, and here it goes. Facebook discussion group. There it is. All right, there it is, guys. So Facebook discussion group is actually ran by Dr. Junk out of North Carolina. He just recently bought a house, and what we're doing is I'm going to go visit him. New England says I'm at a warehouse selling exercise machines. L&R junk removal service. Wow, haven't seen you on board for a while or at all. Silver Fox, haven't talked to you in a while. Paul, what's up? Enrique, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? So let's go through this right here. It's over here on my left side. It is the junk removal discussion group. I'm just going to go scroll down. I like to scroll down and just see what people are bullshitting about. Here we go. Let's scroll down. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Bernard McCarthy, he shared a post, and he posts this. For anyone looking for ideas for Facebook posts, check out this one. The engagement's pretty solid. I'm getting tons of leads in the comments. Feel free to use any of these Facebook posts. Junk for life. But junk for life, he says. Okay, so let's look at it. It says, I don't know. It's that guy Pratt, Chris Pratt. Oh, you know what? I'm going to skip this one, dude. This is why sometimes I should practice these things. You know what I mean? I should practice these things. So for the Facebook group, people, I know you're not watching this, but I'm on the junk removal discussion group. You can scroll down if you want, pull it up on another window or something like that. Here's one thing I don't understand. On the junk removal discussion group, people advertise their business. For instance, this guy right here, Moore and Sons Junk Removal. He's telling you that he offers junk removal. Okay, we all fucking offer junk removal. Let's not advertise on it. Caleb, what's up, man? On the Facebook page. Let's not do this. So we had a total of 23 people. Usually my YouTube channel skyrocketed, and I never get anybody on Facebook. And now look at my Facebook. It's more than dude, there's something wrong. If my Facebook page ends up with more people watching it than my YouTube channel, I'm gonna be really pissed off because my YouTube channel is my cash cow. Johnny Martinez, he says, what would you do to charge for this shed, a.k.a. small house removal, the swing set, knockdown, or removal? Anything helps, thanks. He sends a few pictures and stuff, not a lot of stuff, but it's a shed. You know, on something like this, you really got to look at it, guys. Most of the sheds that I knock down run from $800 and up, you know what I mean? So just be cautious. You always want to look inside and see what's inside the shed because that's where they'll really hustle you, okay? These sheds, they look like they're small from the outside, and then you start knocking them down and you're kind of screwed. It takes a lot of work to knock these things out, and it kind of sucks, okay? So let's just move on with that one. Oh, Jamie Rios, conversation starter, they said right here on my other side right there, guys. It says, what's your price on removing pools and what's your dump fee? So he's got an above ground pool and he wants to know how much he should. I'm going to tell you something. I saw this picture earlier and I'm like, I'm not doing it. It is cold. The whole picture, Jamie, looks cold as hell. It looks like, it looks cold, man. I'm not used to this. And man, this is really, really disturbing to me. I saw this video, I saw this picture and I was like, dude, no way I would even do this job. I'd probably subcontract this as another junk removal and just up it for $100 so I can make $100 off of it. I'm not sure. But honestly, on a very, summer day, this would be a $500 job for me. But then with that coldness, I'd probably charge like shit. $800. I'm not used to the cold. We don't get this kind of cold right here. It's 12 people on the Facebook, 14 on the YouTube, if you're wondering how many we got, okay? This is funny because the YouTube people don't see the Facebook people, but I got another camera facing me right here, and they're not seeing the green screen. They don't see this behind me. They just see a green screen, literally, because I don't know how to fix it. And I'm not going to really mess with it right now anyway. So as we go around, let's scroll down right here. Eric Richards says, so I ended up getting extremely lucky. He's another conversation starter here. For a local large publication, well-known magazine, the publisher magazine offer advertising space. Anyway, this is the ad. This is the ad that they gave him right there. It's junk removal services. Here's one thing. The ad's really good. The ad's great. I don't know what city that's in. So whoever the marketing team is, you forgot to put the team, you know, the city. I don't know where that's at. Nick Villa, what's up, Slim? Mini Dumpsters, Fresno, California. What's up? What's up, Nick Avila? Mexicano. I like that. I'm Mexican too. Trump's building a wall for me. Let's see. Paul Escobar just started. Can anybody help me with the website and getting out there? Google Sites, man. Apple juice, so gross. I just don't have anything else to drink. 16 people on the Facebook. I mean, on the YouTube. 16 people here. 12 on the Facebook. We need to make that number grow. Let's go to the next question over here. Videos are cool. Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. Matt Beasley, about yesterday, he posted this. Yesterday in the afternoon, he posted, how do you guys handle a bedbug job where the bugs have been treated? Bedbug mattresses, what else? What do you charge? Do you spray your clothes? Do you spray your trucks? Has anyone actually ever carried anything home with them? Yes. Yes, all the way across the board. And I'm going to tell you something. Bedbugs is not something you want to mess with. Bedbugs is something extremely, extremely dangerous, okay? Bedbugs can cost you thousands of dollars in another couch, in another mattress, in another box spring, in dressers, closet, clothing, shoes, thousands of dollars. One of the things is like this. If bedbugs have been treated, treat it like a bedbug job, because bedbugs are still going to be there. No matter what, bedbugs will always be there, okay? They get treated, and this is why some of these companies that treat bedbugs treat them like every 6 months, okay? And the reason is this. is because they come back every 6 months. They'll kill them, and they got to treat them more than 1 or 2, 3 times. Okay, bed bugs have to be treated 2 or 3 times to get rid of them from a home. So sometimes it's not even worth it. It's better just to throw everything away. Because think about it. Let's say you had a couch and it's $800, and they're coming and treating you for $300 every time. They do it 3 times in 1 year. That's $900. Your couch is only $800. Sometimes it's better to get rid of it. Okay, so I'm going to answer this question in a different way. Bed mattresses. It says etc. Of course, you have to get rid of the mattresses. Okay, you have to be able to get rid of this stuff. Anything that had bed bugs, do not keep it. Even your shoes. If y'all have seen one of my best videos that is close to me is the bed bug job that we did, where the lady was asphyxiated with bed bugs, and she ended up dying because of it. And it was a great video. If you haven't seen it, it's on my YouTube channel. I went all out on that one. Now, one of the things that we don't take our own clothes. So what we do is buy a whole suit, a white suit. They cost about $12 at Home Depot. We buy one for each employee. We also duct tape our gloves to our suits. And we wear shoes that we're going to throw away. We do not keep the shoes. There's no reason to cover the shoes because they're going to get bed bugs, residue. Bed bugs are living in your shoes, okay, from now on. So just get rid of the shoes, throw them away. They're not any good anymore. And another thing, I personally never use my truck to carry bed bugs. I usually rent a U-Haul or a Penske truck because any bed bug jobs that I do is going to be a big job anyway, okay? Any bed bug job that I do is going to be big. You know what I mean? Super Gino asked a question, 59. He says, Super Gino 59 says, what's up? Should I get rid of my wife? She's a bed bug. This motherfucker. I'll be honest with you, Super Gino. I thought it was a real question, so I read it without even seeing what you put, but that's pretty funny. Larry Shepard says, is anybody in Fort Myers? They got a boat that needs removed. Oh, I saw this one right here. This is a crazy video right here. It says, motorcyclist killed by truck making an illegal turn, and you see the motorcycle. It's right underneath. Oh, Terrence Gordon, yesterday afternoon, he says, has anyone ever been to a customer's house? So Terrence Gordon, it was on the Facebook discussion group, guys. And he asked a question. He says, has anyone ever been to a customer's home and found a smell that was bad? You couldn't say in more than a few minutes. This house, no exaggeration, he says, quote, had a smell of urine and feces, but it was so thick that after a couple of minutes, I felt I wasn't breathing enough oxygen. On you. And what Terrence is saying is this, that he went into a house and there was apparently kids living there, and the house was just feces, piss, urine. It was horrible, and he felt bad for the kids. Terrence, I'm going to tell you what you need to do on this. Mind your own business. This is none of your business. You go in there and do your job, and that's what people hire you, sticking your nose in other people's business. If these kids are not mistreated, they're not have bruises on them, then you shouldn't report anything. If these kids are smelling this, they're probably even used to it. They've got used to it. I ran into this question to a house where there was little kids and it smelled like fucking death, and I just left it alone. I'd rather just stay away from it and mind my own business. I stay a little too busy to be sticking my nose in other people's business. Kind of sucks saying that, but you got to know your limitations. And stop reporting people. Don't do anything like that unless you see a dead body or something's really, really horribly. I'm gonna get this light out of my way. That thing's bright as hell. There it is, shining on my head. Oh, here's one. Here's a good one, guys. This is gonna be a great question asked by Terrence. He's the same gentleman that asked about the should I report the family, the issues and stuff. So here's the question. He says, quick question for everyone. Do you charge taxes when invoicing your customers? Okay, do you charge taxes? Now, my taxes are embedded in the price. If I say $400, my price was already at like $375. You see what I'm saying? So the taxes are already embedded. I like doing it like that because it's a lot easier on the customer and they think they got a good job. You know what I mean? They think they got a good job. for $400 even, but honestly it was $375 with the taxes. So if you want to mix that in there, that's up to you. I always round off. Sometimes it's like $395 and 75. I just go to $400 and charge them that much. So that's how I do it, and honestly it's the best way to do it. So if you get a chance, you should do it like that. Another thing, guys, if you got any questions and you're on the Facebook discussion group page, or you're on the YouTube page, you're allowed to ask them. I will try to answer any of the questions that I have, okay? Another thing, if you're on the YouTube channel, they have this money thing down here if you want to donate anything to the Junk Guys. Right there. I always say that. Every once in a while somebody does it. Here we go. Russ Berry says, conversation started. Russ, nice jacket. So yesterday we did a clean out. Guy was moving to assisted living. He has to clean out his mom's old bedroom. Everything goes. Did you want any of this jewelry? No, it's all fake. Loose diamonds. I don't know who puts this fucking monkey up there. Mike Murphy, look at this. A big shout out to Frisco All-Star Junk Hauling for giving me a 4K job. I gave you a 4K job? Fuck. I want it back. Hey, Mike Murphy. Mike Murphy. Oh, okay. Mike Murphy. This is pretty cool. Frisco All-Star they came into the 2019 summit this year. I taught them a lot of stuff, and supposedly they got a $4,000 job and gave it to Mike Murphy. So that's pretty cool of them to do that. Congratulations, man. Landing a huge $4,000 job right now during the cold is pretty good. Gilberto Hernandez on the Facebook discussion group page. He posts this. How many rings do the Cowboys have? Dude, New England is beating me up over here on the YouTube page, and then he gets on the Facebook page and asks the same damn question. Hey, I'm new to this business. I need some help with pricing. A job, the guy says that he has a dumpster on site. We need to clean out the garage. Do the same. Oh, this is a great question. This is a really good question, Gilberto. Thanks for asking the question. So I'm going to answer this question really fast. So usually what people do is try to save money on these hoarder houses, and they order a dumpster from the dumpster company, and they put it on the property, and then they hire you and they say, well, do you mind filling it up? How much would you charge me? Well, most of the work is loading it. Most of the work is loading. Disposing it's not even a hard job, because disposing it, the truck does all the work, and then it lifts up and dumps all the trash. So when you're pricing something like this, dude, y'all got to price it almost at the same price. You got to price it almost at the same thing. If I'm loading a 40-yard dumpster, I'm going to charge about $400 to $500 to load that 40-yard dumpster. If it's a 20-yard dumpster, maybe I'll charge $300. But every time I load it, I'm going to charge. If I load my 16-foot trailer, I'm going to charge $400. So it's almost close to the same price. Do not load a 40-yard dumpster or a 30-yard dumpster for $150. Don't be dumb. Have some common sense. Do it the right ways. Do it the appropriate way, guys. That's the only way y'all could do it, okay? Be sure that you're getting your money's worth, okay? New England Picker says they don't have taxes in New Hampshire. They don't also have a Super Bowl winner on the roster anymore. Let's see. I hope he didn't hear me say that shit. Let's see. To the dumpster world. Are you ready? Photos coming soon. No. Cesar Gonzalez says he's got a small little truck, a Ram 1500. I don't know if that's even a Ram 1500. Do any of y'all, he said, do any of y'all put decals on the windows of your trucks? If so, what all do y'all just put the company name and number, or do y'all demonstrate the pics? Okay, what he's asking is if you put logos on the side of your truck, decals, what do you actually put? And if I was you, I would put normal stuff, junk removal service, a phone number, and what you do, and that's it. I would go plain. You're not going to get a lot of phone calls from putting decals on the side of your truck or wrapping your vehicle anyway. Don't worry about it. And there's me. This is my last video I did in that pink fucking shirt. Oh, man, I got a big response. I came on video on the Facebook discussion group page, so it's this one right here. And I looked a lot skinnier, and people commented, and I did a great video about weight loss changed me in junk removal forever. I thought it was one of my finest works of art when it comes to streaming live video. And someone posted, these guys just came on here and they posted great comments about me losing weight. So I really appreciate it. That was really cool. Really, look at Thomas Tolza. Getting his ass kicked out there. He's doing a hoarder house or something. Oh, God. That's rat feces and stuff. Who do you suggest to go with commercial insurance? I use a Texas insurance called Bretex. Terry, I couldn't help you in your city, but here's pretty funny thing we're talking about insurance. I just got an email that the insurance adjuster who does my insurance, my umbrella insurance, it's coming by my property like I think Tuesday, that's next week, and he's doing an assessment of my property to be sure that everything's safe here. And I'm like, what the hell's that about? I've never heard that. Has anybody ever heard that? Where the commercial insurance company, after 2 years, they don't care. They come and do an assessment on the property to be sure everything's safe. That's weird. So I'm going to put out all my fire extinguishers and stuff like that and just put them out there from junk removal. Some of them work, some of them don't not work. Oh, man. Los Lawless says he's got about 6,000 pounds of concrete. Well, we don't do concrete here, man. We're a junk removal service. Oh, I'm reading what someone writes down here. New England puts down something. Oh, New England. You know how I was talking about the dumpster? How these owners try to get by on hoarder houses not to pay full price, and what they're trying to do is like get the best bargain for their money by not asking the junk removal company to do the whole job. And what they do is they hire a company to put a 40-yard dumpster on there. And junk removal says that he did one yesterday. He filled up a 30-yard dumpster. Now, again, I'm going to reiterate this whole thing in this situation, how it works. You go do a hoarder house, and when you get there, you bring your truck and your trailer. You brought your truck and your trailer. You brought employees with you, and then all of a sudden you notice that the idiot owner brought a 30-yard or a 40-yard dumpster on the property, and all he says, he goes, oh, I already got how I'm going to get rid of it. I just need y'all to fill it up. How do you charge for that? How do you charge for something like that? And this is a great piece of advice. I'm about to give y'all a great piece of advice where it's honestly going to help y'all a lot down the line. What you want to do, and what you really seriously want to do, you want to be able to charge almost the same thing if it was your truck. Okay, don't level down your pricing because some idiot decides to do something like this behind your back and get a 40-yard dumpster. So he says that he did one yesterday for a 30-yarder, and he charged $560. Congratulations, New England. That's kicking ass and taking names. That's the way it should be done. Okay, and I'm sorry, I got stuck there because I saw another question. Terry Clark says an assessment is an insurance assessment is where the insurance company could come out and they could lower the price by looking at my property and seeing what's going on. But I got barely an email yesterday about this situation, so I'm like, oh man, I didn't know if it was really serious. If they're going to cancel my umbrella insurance, which I barely pay anyway. So there it is. Yeti's Junk Removal and Services LLC, Limited Liability Corporation. We contracted with Century 21 for junk removal, but I keep getting sucked into their handyman project, like fixing doors and placing faucets. You know, Yeti's Junk Removal just made a really good point. He asked a question over here in the YouTube chat room, and the question is this. He's working for Century 21, and he just got caught up doing a junk removal, and while he was there, they asked him to change the faucets, change the doors, paint, replace door handles, just anything. And I'm going to tell you something about that. It is the most tedious work to change a lockout. I know people can change a lockout like in 10 minutes. It takes me 30 minutes. Why? Because I'm not an expert at this. I'm not looking. There's no love in me doing this stuff. I don't want to change out a lock. I don't want to do anything like that. It's a tedious job. Something I don't look forward to doing. But has to be done. The one thing I hate working for these commercial companies like Century 21 is that you don't get your pay that day. You have to work at least 30 days or 60 days. They're really bullshitting about the whole situation. It sucks. Bobby Gonzalez. Okay, so enough of that. But thank you, Yetis. Bobby Gonzalez says, yes, my insurance company did the same. They threatened to cancel my policy and invited me to fix 2 small things that they considered a trip hazard. He's talking about the assessment that they're coming by. I guess I'm going to clean up the property or something. I'll have to clean up the property tomorrow or something like that. That's what I'm going to have to do. Stayed up dancing last night. I didn't completely dance. I want to say that out loud. You know, if y'all know me, I just had hernia surgery, and it went successful. I'm out for the next 6 weeks. Well, right now it's 4 weeks. After this week, it should be 3 weeks. And I went dancing last night. I only danced a couple of times, but a great friend came out to see me. I was with Karina, Arlene, and we were dancing. And Heather came out with Shelby, so I want to throw out my shout out to both of them. It was really cool. We had a really good time. And we stayed out really late last night. I didn't get any sleep last night, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's go through another thing here. Any info for guys to use clock in and clock out? Now I can clock them in and see. Yeah. There's this really cool app. I'm going to tell you something. Someone asked how to keep track of your employees. Well, there's 2 ways to do it. You can have them clock in remotely. When they come in, they can do it on their phone. They open up an app, and you're already like the field manager of that app. So what happens is on your main phone at home, so this is my main phone at home, I have the app. I shared this app with Diego. I shared this app with DJ. I shared this app with Johnny, and they have it on their phone. And every time they come in, they just log into their phone. They open the app and say clocked in, and it hits me. It goes cling ling. Johnny just clocked in. He's on the job today, and you could do it that way. It's a really cool app, or you could just have them clock in. You know, it's really easy. Just come in. Most everybody works from 9 to 5 anyway, so I already know what hours they're going to do. If they want to leave early, I just shortchange them. Really easy. So Eric Richards asked a question. He says, so guys, I've got a few questions. Google will only let me list my business as a waste management service. No. All other guys are listing as garbage pickup service, which is an option for Google. Also, I've been told by a lot of people they can't find me on Google, although I see my listing with no issue. Which decides which companies show it first on Google? Think ahead of time for any help. So all he's saying is that Google acts like that. Richard, I really don't have an answer for you, but I'm going to tell you something. Google has methods of helping you rank and ways to help you rank. So just kind of be cool. Keep on developing your Google My Business account. Don't give up on the Google My Business account. Develop into that account, and you'll be able to see how treasure of an importance Google My Business is for you. Do not stop grinding it. Maybe some of your customers don't see it. Maybe you see it. But I'm telling you, it's out there and it will bring you business. Google My Business is a big, big part of my business, okay? As a matter of fact, here's what I'm going to do. Over to the right side, I'm going to get rid of this junk removal discussion group. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up to the window. If you can see, I'm going up to the window, right up at the top of the window, right up there. And I'm going to type in junk removal. Oops, Dallas. Oh, there it is right here. Scroll down. And I'm just going to type in junk removal Dallas, and it's going to come up. And then there it is right there. And we're going to just scroll down. And there it is. It's right here. This is Google My Business. And there's me right there. If you hit more business, I'm going to show it more times. There I am. So check this out. Dude. Slackers here. Look at me. I'm here. Scroll down some more. Let's see. There. No, that's not me. Fuck it, it felt like me. There. Oh, there it is. Those. I own all those 3. Isn't that crazy? So just to let y'all know, I'm up there on the first page of Google using Google My Business. Yes, it brings a lot of business to me. Okay. I'm only going to stay up here about 1 more minute, guys. Here's one thing. Yeti's asked a great question. Gear shifting. Congratulations for making it. Albino says, gosh dang, Nick Gurr. Oh. Jesus, fuck. I'm so sorry. I did not mean that. It says Nick and it says Gurr, which means nigga. You know what I mean? So, here we go. Sorry, I read it out loud. Really stupid of me to read that out loud. My bad, guys. Like racist, like a motherfucker. So stupid. Maybe I should be looking over things before I erase them. That's so stupid. It's kind of funny, but stupid. I got tricked into that one. Oh, this is my last video. I don't know where I was at, but I'm going to scroll down just a bit more and see if I can find something. There we go. George Beale says, Yeti's junk removal, ask a question. Really, last question I'm going to answer here on the Google, the YouTube page. Here's a question. How or who do you contact for the state or city and housing department, get in contact with them? Okay, I've answered this question a lot, Yeti, but I'd be glad to answer it. Don't have a problem with it, okay? I'm in a great mood this morning. I've been having a great fucking week. I ain't gonna lie to you. I met someone different and someone new, and I've been spending a lot of time with these people, so I'm gonna ask this question as best as I can. Yeti, I have a lot of contracts with the city. Here's one thing I want to tell you. I've never even signed a contract. I've never been to the city. The city calls me to do these housing bankruptcies, foreclosures, and getting rid of homeless under a bridge. And I'm going to tell you why they hire me. This is so important. Here's a key thing about them. Okay? Why these companies hire me. Okay? I'm moving this over here. Why do I get hired so easily by the state and by the city of Dallas? I am their go-to guy every time they foreclose on a house. I am a go-to guy anytime they need an abandoned house that the city takes over. Because there's a bigger difference. There's a foreclosure, that's people not paying. And then there's abandonment of a house, and that's a different whole ballgame, okay? The third one is getting rid of the homeless encampments. How do I get paid for those and why I make money off those? I'm going to tell you why. Why they hired me. It's when they call, I go. That's the first thing. I drop everything else and I go to them because it's real fucking money. Second thing is, my pricing's so legit. It is the simplest pricing in the world. I show up, I don't mess around with any pricing. I look at an encampment, I give them one price, we get rid of that stuff. Most of that stuff fits in the back of my pickup truck anyway. I can fit about 18 tents in the back of my pickup truck because we break them down. But I will tell you, you got to watch out. You know? You got to, American Haulers, you're right about the season, you're right. The thing about it is that you got to watch out with needles. You got to watch out with crack pipes and poking yourself. I've actually poked myself one time with gloves. I had a needle sticking in my thing, but it didn't get to my thumb, my skin, but it was in my, and I pulled it out. You gotta watch out with stuff like that, okay? Very dangerous stuff. Needles can, crack, AIDS, boom, there you go. You know what I'm saying? A lot of situations you can run into. I do charge a nice price to the city. I give them a discounted rate, but I give them a simple pricing. Here's what's funny is they call me. One person calls me up. It's a city manager, and he knows me already. His name's Lupe, and Lupe calls me up. He goes, Ricardo, I got about 7 or 8 homeless people underneath this bridge. Go get it. I say, okay, I'll go by there today. I go by the bridge. I look at it. I call Lupe, and I said, Lupe, $800. He's like, when can you get it done? Tomorrow. That fast. I don't fuck around with pricing. I didn't fuck around with giving them an estimate. Whenever they call, I go that day. I don't care if I'm doing a hoarder house. I will leave the hoarder house. I don't care if I've got a $10,000 or $15,000, $20,000 job. I will leave that job. I will leave that job primarily just to go to the city and knock out their jobs. I'm the first person they call. I will be the last person they call, and I will finish the job for them with simple pricing. I walk up there. As soon as I see it, I'm on the property. I pick up the phone. I call Lupe. I said, Lupe, he's a city manager. I call him and I say, hey, bro, it's going to be $900, $1,000. I don't give him an explanation. I don't tell him why it's going to be expensive. I don't tell him anything. And he says, I can get that. He tells me really quick. He knows the pricing. Because one time I priced him at $2,500. He goes, I don't have that in budget. I said, how close can you get to it? He said, 22. I said, that's it, 22. And he's like, let's knock it out tomorrow. Boom. I invoice him. Boom. 15 days. I got a check from the state of Texas, city of Dallas, writing me a check approved by the State Department. I don't know who approves it. One thing I don't have with the city, I don't have a full contract with them. I don't have anything on paper. They just call me, and I appreciate it. Bam. So I hope you learned that, Yetis. I hope that helps you out. You got to prioritize your regulars, American Haulers. Definitely. All right, man. I am tired. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I had a long night last night. I started dancing again. Really easy. I only danced 5 or 6 songs in salsa. Of course, if y'all know, I just had hernia surgery about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. They told me I can't be doing strenuous stuff, so I did some salsa, which is in strenuous. I took it really easy. I really danced on the dance floor, really, really suave. I was able to make all my moves and stuff. Really great. I had a great time again last night. I was in Alamere. No, I was in Alamere in Arlington. Not a place that I usually go. I usually go to another place that's in Plano. But yesterday I went to a different place. I was met there by Karina and Arlene and her. They had like 4 or 5 girls with them, so I met them there. And then Heather and Shelby showed up last night, which they were really great. We had a great time with these girls last night. And I danced with everybody, and I had a really good time. So I'm really drowsy. I've had a headache. I'm dehydrated. And I think it's because I've been staying out late lately. It's really hard when you're accustomed to working out every day, doing yoga every day, and then you fucking can't do it because you're injured. Last night was my first official time. I will not be going to yoga, guys, if you're asking. I will not be going to work out for at least a month. I will not do yoga for at least a month, but I will start dancing really, really slowly. Really slowly in the upcoming days. I usually go 4 or 5 nights a week dancing. I will only be dancing about 1 or 2 twice a week doing salsa dancing. So anyway, if you're looking for my personal life, that was it. I don't know why I kept it real right there and there. But guys, I want to tell everybody thank you, especially on the Facebook discussion group. Guys, my YouTube is always strong. I always get a lot of people watching my YouTube. But my Facebook page, I never get a lot of people. And I got up to like 12 people a while ago, 13, 14 people like that. So that's pretty cool. It's growing. It's growing. Facebook is growing for me. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video right now. Don't forget, guys, if y'all need advice, I do offer, get rid of this page. I do offer the 30 for 30. That is $30 for 30 minutes. It's been such a success. I'm going to tell you something. I launched this 30 for 30 thing, which is you call, you get on it. The link is below, okay? It's below this video. And you click the link and it goes to a page where you can make a booking, okay? And that booking is a booking with me. You tell me when you want me to speak, call you. I call you on that day. You ask me as much advice as you want. I give you what I've done in the business. And I'm going to tell you something. I can save you thousands of dollars with a 30-minute phone call that's costing you $30. I'm just going to tell you that. I recently had a guy. This is pretty funny. He was from New Hampshire. No, Boston. Somewhere in that area. I know we were talking about the Patriots, but I talked to him for like 45 minutes. I didn't charge him extra. I was just 30 for 30. But we were talking about football at the end. But he was telling me, I think his name was John. Yes, John. And he made a booking. And he had watched one of my videos. He made a booking. And he told me this, that he was this far from signing up with Thumbtack. I was like, bro, you just saved yourself a pain in the ass. Don't do anything like that. Thumbtack is a total 100% ripoff. Do not do anything stupid like that. And I saved him money like that. And he said, well, should I do it with Angie's? I'm like, no, dude. Those people are just, don't do anything like that. And I saved him lots of money by telling him that. He was looking to get commercial policy for 1 truck and 1 trailer. I was like, slow down, pump your brakes. You just started out, just start normally. Don't put logos on your truck, anything like that. Register it as a farm truck. And I saved him $500-600. He paid $30. Guys, if you're looking for advice, if you're looking for professional advice on the Facebook discussion group page, on the YouTube page, on the link below these videos, the link down there has a 30 for 30. It also have 60 minutes for $100 or 30 minutes for $30. I don't know. I should have done $60 for 60 minutes, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point about it is I've gotten a lot of 30 for 30s. I have one booked tomorrow at 8 a.m. in the morning. And people have really, really wanted to save money. They've been contacting me. I think it's 100% total success for me. I love the 30 for 30 because people really tell me how they feel. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, I'll be talking to y'all later. Don't forget on the link below, if you like these videos and you think some of this information is very valuable to your business, contribute to the channel. How can you do that? You can contribute here on the live chat. You can contribute by Cash App, hitting me, hitting me up by email and asking me. I've had people donate $5 to me just because they love my videos. They want me to keep pumping out these videos that I always put out there. It's cool, man. You know, it keeps me motivated. You know, $5 keeps me motivated. Isn't that crazy? It's because I know that there's an audience out there waiting for me to give them an aspect of how to run a junk removal business, which I've been successful doing. You know what I mean? You are, Tucson. I'm about to get off, bro. Anyway, guys, I will talk to y'all later, guys. Don't forget, if you like these videos, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your coworkers about these videos. I'd appreciate it. I'm almost up to, what, 6,800 or 7,000 viewers or subscribers, or I don't even know how many subscribers I have. But I'm up there, and I attribute that to my brotherhood of family and all the people who contribute to my channel and thank me so much for the advice that I get. I will talk to y'all later. Subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye, guys, and have a great weekend because it is shitty in Dallas, Texas. All right, bye, YouTube.